number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up. Here we go, it's getting close. Now it's just who wants it most. It's just life, that's how it is. 'Cause we have our strengths and weaknesses. Oh, I have vision, oh, can't you see? I'm on the move, make way for me. So stand up for the champions, for the
हम ला रहे हैं आपके लिए एक इंतहाई मुनफरद प्रोग्राम पाकिस्तान क्रिकेट पर, जिसमें हम बात करेंगे पाकिस्तान क्रिकेट की कामयाबियों की और पाकिस्तान क्रिकेट की नाकामियों की। बरोज़ हफ्ता 1 मई 2010 दोपहर 12 बजे पाकिस्तानी वक्त के मुताबिक रात 10 बजे हमारे साथ होंगे पाकिस्तानी टीम के नामवर क्रिकेटर्स, जिनसे हम करेंगे सवालात और आप भी कर सकेंगे सवालात हमें लाइव कॉल करके 1-888-999-6343 पर। देखना मत भूलिएगा, मई 1, 2010 दोपहर 12 बजे पाकिस्तानी वक्त के मुताबिक रात 10 बजे मेरे साथ सिर्फ अयान टीवी पर।
Welcome back to the show where we have an awesome musician as we're talking.
Yeah, we're here with Habib Wardak today, and he's doing pretty good. He's shown us his instrument, and let's see what else he can do. So, is this the only instrument you play?
No, actually, I play piano and guitar all the way too. I play some darbuka is what's called in Arabic, or in Farsi called zarb, in our language we call zerbagali, basically under the shoulder, what it means. And I didn't want to be one of those musicians where you're stuck to one instrument. You know, you don't want when you're composing, especially when you're performing with a musician in a very structured piece. Let's say you want to be able to understand their playing style and how they would play it. So based on this reasoning, I started learning piano and started playing guitar.
What age did you learn piano?
Books.
What age did you start learning piano?
Actually, I've been playing piano for 2.5 years.
Really?
Yeah.
That's only 2.5 years.
Yeah. I remember in high school. Yeah. So just it's practice. You know, practice makes
Maybe
perfect.
I should do that too.
Yeah, but just it's a passion, like I said. It's what keeps, it's the drive, and behind all the music. That
Yeah, I've every now and then switched back and forth too, but then I'm like, man, dang it, it's so hard.
Yeah.
To go back.
At first it's hard, but
Yeah, I know. Because it happened with the guitar too. It was difficult.
it gets
I
better.
almost quit
better.
the first time I got the guitar, and I'm like,
It's a lot of people nowadays. It's with
they start off and then
they start just leaving. But music in general, not just music, arts in general. I mean, it could be culinary arts, it could be painting, it could be dancing, music, writing. Even what it is, it's in the creative outlet. You know, so nowadays it's everything's so structured. You know, stressful lives sometimes people have. Basically, what that becomes is almost like a medication to relax. When you have that creative outlet, it's a very big help in your life.
Helps you relax.
Yeah, so that's why, in my opinion, everybody should be able to play an instrument. It's a hard thing to do, but it's just like a workout you do or a school you go to. You just do it for a year or two, then you get good enough at it that you don't have to think.
Well,
Is it
just like what your mind.
You just let your mind loose.
Like your painters, like
painters. They don't.
relax.
Time just flies by. You know, you can see one painting. It's 20 minutes. It's been 20 hours.
Right. If you get so good with something, you just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the other reasons with the whole music, piano, and all this. I just want to be able to play music. If there's not a guitar, a rebab one day, I'm somewhere where I don't have one. Piano's everywhere, so I can just sit and play something. With the rhythm-based instruments, I can just start tapping on anything. It's always for me, it's a way to relieve stress and have.
Right. You've never had
peace.
professional training for any other instrument other than
No,
rebab?
Rabab, I had professional training for 2.5 years.
Right. Other than that, all the instruments you learn on
Yeah,
your own.
it just I mean, once you get on that road, listen to a lot of music, have the passion for it, and set aside some time, and you can go anywhere.
Is it like similar? Like all the music, like does it help you if you know how to play rebab? Like does it help you?
It
play
does.
the
After a
piano
while,
and
what happens is, I guess, your ears become so trained to listening any kind of note that music, it's a universal language. So whether you're
Right.
playing piano, whether you're playing drums, whether you're playing guitar, whether you're
It's so
playing
true.
accordion, it's just all music is. It's organized sounds in time. So all those instruments have their own voice, and when played in proper timing, I guess,
Because they play the same thing. I mean, they sound different, but they're technically playing the same
Yeah.
thing. You know?
Yep, it's universal language.
So do you play for your enjoyment or like as a hobby? Or
For
like
me,
something more in life?
it's all around, I guess you could say. There's several reasons. I get one of them is just for personal enjoyment. Second is I want to do something with it. Just start making pieces, start making a composition, playing places where the instrument's exposed. I
Right.
consider it to be kind of a task or a job in my life that if I play this instrument, especially in a Western
Yeah.
culture, that I promote it. And so that's the second reason. And third one, I mean, just because I can, I guess. There's no other reason. Like, it's laying there.
Might as
What do
well
you could?
use
Yeah,
it.
just if you can just sit watch a movie or play this. So I
Yeah.
just
Right.
yeah.
If I could play, I would rather play too.
Yeah, so it's just
Looks like fun to play.
yeah. It's,
Except if I started playing, everyone would die. Like,
No.
everyone would run away. Like,
hopefully they won't
put your
die.
earplugs in there.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe ears popping out.
Yeah, something like that.
So yeah, I'm gonna leave that to you, and we'll just all relax to your music.
Yeah.
Uh,
So,
Okay.
how many pieces have you written so far? Do you know?
nowadays with technology, I write a piece and the computer crashes and it's gone. I don't even remember.
Do you like record them? Like do you have like? CDs
I
or
basically record. I do a whole orchestration. I have a whole orchestra on the computer. Have my rebab on there in the rhythm section, and just whatever comes to mind. It's basically like a painter with a blank canvas in front of him and a brush in his hand.
Right. Do you record rebab with like a mic in front of it, or? Is
Yeah,
it
I have my small composer studio, I guess you could say, with 1-2 mics, and I just, like I said, just a writing studio. I just load up any instrument that I find fit, I guess, with the piece I'm making, and I just record. Go from there. Just do it, like Nike.
Have you published anything so far?
There's actually my formal albums, I guess you could say, that have been released. There's one I did when I was 8 years old with a folkloric orchestra.
Wait, did you start playing at 8-year-old, or was it 7-year-old?
Rhubarb?
Yeah.
I started playing on my own. Then my dad got me a teacher just to get the formal training.
So within like the first year, you already published something.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, God.
I think it was 10 months after I started playing. So I did that,
That's
and then I
something
had
more.
a second album after that. Then I came to the States. I did a third album. The first two have been released, and the last two, I would say, they're just laying in the computer.
Right. Wait, did you like?
It's like a little more complicated to publish over
Yeah,
here.
it is. It gets very complicated to publish. I mean, you need the audience for it. I mean, I'm working on it, trying to release it. But I mean, it takes time. And the last one I just did, I played on a Kashmiri album CD. It's a folkloric Kashmiri CD. The rhubarb is a very important instrument, so it's on there as well.
Very nice. I think we're gonna take a break, and once we come back, we'll listen to some of his music, and
Mhm.
so stay tuned.
Stay
Right back.
tuned, people.